We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball on the show. Next. Luis Severino is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Play ball. You're out.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Willie Velasquez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Now the 2-1. Runner goes for second. In there, now the throw. Not in time as he steals second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's...
3.
Stepping up to the plate, Carl Hicks. And as the season nears an end, he currently leads the league in runs batted in.
And although he's in line for this RBI title, Dan, a couple RBIs in his last 10 games screams to the fact that he's got to pick up the pace.
He does have to pick up the pace if he wants to win the RBI title, but this guy is a run-producing machine, so at any time he could pick it back up, and he's poised to finish strong for this season.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Larkin on second. Hicks is over at first with 1 away. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Find me a barrel right here.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 3-2 one more time. Gets him looking, strike 3.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
At the plate, Ken Berry lifted in the air to center field.
Come on, come on.
And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Nothing in the Cubby first. On to the second now from Wrigley with no score. Second inning coming up in Chicago, and with more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, it's fairly dry down here right now, but I am told there's a bigger threat of rain later in the game. It's not entirely clear how severe it's going to get, but we could be facing a weather delay if the storm front passes over the ballpark. For now, let's hope for the best.
Play ball. Out. 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 That's ball 4. He's out. 3. You're out. 3. Out. 3.
Coming to the plate now, Carl Hicks. He reached on a single in his first try. Now the pitch. An outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. For the current campaign, Hicks is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
All even now, 2-2. Now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
What's the play ball?
Now batting, the left fielder, Willie Velasquez.
Popped him up. Montañez in foul ground. Thought it's the catcher that gets there to haul it in. And there's 1 away now.
Play ball.
Digging in now, Juan Mota.
Cincinnati, the first baseman, Juan Mota.
He's going.
Runners off for second. Pitch inside the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this.
Let's play ball. 3. Out. He's out. That hit him. He's got first. Ball 4. Take the base. 3. You're out.
Into the box now, Carl Hicks. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike. Good one right here.
Now the 1-0.
2 balls.
Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can.
You could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a pool. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
3-0 to him now.
Hey, let's go, big fella. He's right here. That's foul.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Slow little roller to third. Gonna be a tough play. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, but they're on top 2-0.
Play ball. Out. 3. Out. 3. He's out. You're out. 3. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. Out. That's ball 4. 3.
Digging in to try it again, Carl Hicks. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
On, big dog, right time.
First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this.
Let's play ball. Out. He's out. 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 3. 3. You're out. 3. He's out.
Always nice to get the first game of a series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Chicago took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Luis Severino hangs win number 11 on his line. Frankie Cabrera pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. John Franco wraps it up for the save, number 36 on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago.